What's going on, YouTube?
Thank you
It's
for
your
the
boy
shoes. And
Kawa coming at you with another goddamn video, late night video. Supposed to be sleep,
yep,
but
late night with
fuck it.
Macau.
Yep,
What's called?
we
Late night
got
with
the
fucking
special
Macau.
honored guest. Go ahead, and let him introduce himself.
Sut.
Yeah.
Sut here. Thank you for tuning into the late night stream where we talk about everything that is anime, gaming, or just fun. So let's get into that shit. Let's get into it. I mean, fucking, there's a lot of animes coming out that I'm a little skeptical about. The one that you were talking about, um, the Vampire Nursery, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I actually I watched the first episode of that. It's not what you expect. It's decent. I mean, it's uh a vampire kills another vampire's wife, and they're all royalty. So a lot of the vampires have maids taking care of their children, but you know now they're tackling fatherhood without the maids and trying to raise each other's kids and everything. It's fucking a weird dynamic for an anime. Weird
Anime
dynamic. It's not terrible.
babysitters, huh? I don't know how I feel
Yeah,
about that.
it's yeah, I don't know how I feel about it either. It's always gonna be, some pedophile shit, but that's it's heartwarming.
Mm. Well, I mean, there's something
Pedo
up pretty
shit.
damn good. Pretty damn, something up pretty damn good.
That's
Um,
all it's gonna be.
Shit. Well, let's get to something a little more popular. It's picking up some good vibes, man. I parry everything.
I parry everything. I mean, you have an antagonist who doesn't understand that he's actually very powerful for what he is. Through immense training and the basics of combat, magic, healing, he is a force to be reckoned with. Parry everything. I mean, it's fucking phenomenal. I like the ambiance of it. Parents die. He's not. He didn't go the evil route. He's just a wholesome guy that's just going around helping people, and he's a E rank adventurer. Then he meets, saves the princess from a big ass minotaur, and now the princess wants to fuck him, and it's phenomenal. It's a good anime. Good hentai's gonna come out of that too. Good hentai's
Well,
gonna come out of that. I'm waiting
anybody's
for the
interested in that, then you got something to look forward to it. I actually enjoy it.
exactly.
I like it. I like it so far. I really like it. I like the
Well, they got
fact that
another
he doesn't
episode
know
coming
he's
tomorrow.
powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I like the
Exactly.
fact that he doesn't know he's powerful because that just changes it up. It just breaks the what's that word, monotony of anime. It's just that typical,
Yeah,
you know.
like One Punch Man, kind of
Nah,
like One
cause
Punch
One
Man. You have the
Punch Man,
powerful.
he knows he's powerful. He know like he can't be
Exactly, it's the
stopped.
opposite of One
He's
Punch Man.
just
It's
bored.
the opposite of One Punch
Yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely. One Punch Man.
Man.
One Punch Man should be coming out another season as well,
I'm
which I'm looking
gonna
forward
watch
to
it.
that as well. You're not gonna watch it?
I've never. I watched one episode of One Punch Man, and I don't know, dude. It's like an average Joe put into an anime who's fucking the most powerful being in the world. It just destroys everything. There's really nothing to it, you know. And the art, the anime, kind of like One Piece. I don't like the style of anime they have for the main character. It's just not captivating to me. The storyline's like, it's unique, I guess. Like Goku on fucking steroids. It's unique, I guess, but I don't know. It never really made me go like, oh, I can't wait to watch One Punch Man.
Mm,
I don't know.
that's fair.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime came with a new season, new episodes. Phenomenal as always. That time I got reincarnated as a slime has to me has been one of those nice animes to watch and unwind to. It's not too serious, and when it is serious, they do a good job at it.
Yeah.
Fight scenes are fight scenes are mediocre at best, but the ambiance of the entire anime is a force to be reckoned with. It really is a good anime. Um, I don't know what you've watched. I don't know what new animes you've watched or what you've dabbled in, but Wistoria, Wands and Swords, I think is going to be the next fucking force to be reckoned with for animes. I really do. Yeah, the storyline is kind of outplayed because there's always going to be that, every year there's going to be an anime where you have somebody without powers going up against people with powers and they somehow prevail, the underdog story. But with this one, I think the fight scenes and the character building and how they portray the character, I really think it's a top tier anime at this point, already in its fifth episode, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it. I gotta check that out.
I think you did. Was Story the one that you watched the preview on? It's to do with the long hair with the goggles and shit.
Oh yeah, that fight scene was elite.
Yeah,
That was a
I
really
really
good
think the fight
fight
scenes
scene.
are,
Yeah,
and I'm hoping the studio keeps up with it. Because I feel a lot of studios, like there was one Sing Me a Love Song. It was on High Dive. It was a Yuri romance, lesbian romance. Two high school girls. One's about to graduate. One's a freshman, and it was supposed to go 12 episodes, but only went 10 because a lot of people started quitting the studios and the quality went down dramatically from the first episode. So,
I'm not like super in tune with Yuri animes, but I mean, how many times can you have a show like that without people be like, man, it's just like everything else, and people just kind of going on the fuck
well,
their
no,
way.
it's not even that. It's the anime studios in Japan. There's a lot of studios that treat their employees like shit, overwork them, underpay them, and they quit and go somewhere else. Then you have an unfinished product that now they have to outsource to other animators to try to get the shit done. It's ridiculous. There are so many animes right now in a digital library in Japan that if they don't get bought out here, I think in the next 2 years, they're going to cut the server and all these animes are going to be fucking are just going to disappear into the wind.
We're seeing
They've
that
done it with
with
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
anime.
things nowadays. A lot of things,
Yeah,
lot of
because
everything's closing.
yeah, and the issue is that there's so many animes that are forgotten. There's so many animes that um, the studios either got bankrupt, the studios closed down due to financial situations, or the animators die. The old animators that didn't teach the younger generation how to do it die off, and there's nobody to run these studios. That's what we're running into.
Yeah,
The old not wanting to train the new in the art of animation and running a successful, manga studio.
yeah, man. And with that being said, a little special shout out, man, to Kentaro Mura. I know he passed away a little while ago, but
Yeah,
if you don't know him, the creator of Berserk, was going on for a long time, like damn near before I was born. So unfortunately, he never got to finish that dream. I
yeah,
believe some of his students or some people they working under, um, I think they took over it. Like I said, if you know Berserk doesn't get updated for fucking months. Sometimes you get a chapter a year. So hopefully he gave them the vision. Hopefully he had the shit finished before he passed away and they can move on
yeah.
with it. But most likely, unfortunately, it's my personally my favorite anime of all time. But I gotta be realistic. We're probably never gonna get an ending for it. So
No, we never will. I mean, you can't. All you can do is, try to get that vision.
Yeah,
and follow through with it, but you're not in his head.
and you're not gonna be able to do
Um,
it justice because Berserk is so. Like I understand, like creator of Dragon Ball passed away. But
yeah,
Dragon Ball
Akira
is yeah,
Toriyama.
yeah, but
Akira
Dragon Ball is
Toriyama
like
died.
so like kid friendly. Like they can take it and flip it however they want to. But Berserk is built on just being a dark series, and it involves a lot of adult topics, such as rape and child molestation. Like you can't just take it and just you can't cut up
Oh
that.
no,
You can't cut that up and just like kind of like do like a 12 episode kind of thing because it wouldn't hit as hard as. And if you're not gonna do it the way that the creator intended to do it, don't fuck with it because like I go back to what
yeah,
you were saying. The creator of SpongeBob passed away. Now, if you look at SpongeBob now, they doing all kind of crazy shit that a lot of people say he would never have wanted in his show. That wasn't his dream at all.
yeah,
You know?
and I think there's a little bit more camaraderie in the Japanese culture than there is the Western United States culture. Because if he didn't wish for it to carry on in a certain light, they respected that. SpongeBob, the creator, already sold himself out to Nickelodeon, Disney, whoever the fuck has the rights to it now, and they can improvise and do as they please with his product. You know, he already probably sold his rights away to another company to actually air his vision, and now they're making a mockery of it. At least Berserkers, not doing that, not making a mockery of this man's whatever he was going through in his mind that made him make such a dark anime. The trauma and whatever he went through in his life that he portrayed through his art.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
like Dragon Ball. I mean, you can do a lot with Dragon Ball. I mean, Dragon Ball already has so many spin-offs and OVOs and fucking different seasons that you can really kind of improvise with that as long as you go with what the formula is. But with Berserker, you can't do that. There's no
Mm-hmm.
formula. Like he did Attack on Titan too. There's no formula for that. It's all what's in his mind. That's having him write and do all of this stuff. You can't recreate trauma. You can't recreate a person's thought process or the way they do things. You can't recreate that,
Mm-hmm.
which is a very very sad thing that he passed away without finishing such a captivating, unique fucking monster that was Berserker. It was phenomenal. It really was such a good anime.
Mm-hmm.
But on a brighter note, there is an anime that came that kind of I feel like is Berserker 2.0, Elusive Samurai. It's an anime that is kind of 3D ish, but it has the same feel. It's a darkness. There's murder. There's a lot of things that I believe that this author maybe took from Berserker and went into his own with the story. A young prince who evades everything is the heir to his father's throne as a samurai, was betrayed. His father was betrayed by one of their samurai commanders, and his whole village desecrated. And I mean, this anime has rape, murder. I mean, it is such a fucking violent, gory anime with hints and notes of, innocence, but it still has that aura that I think Berserker gave off.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you should definitely check out, Makawa.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that
I
out.
think I think you would. Elusive Samurai, very good anime. The opening scenes um, is really heartwarming. Then you get into when he was betrayed and the beheadings of his brother, um, the rape and killing of his childhood friend, and these are all kids, and the killing of his father and the people that actually followed his father. Very violent, very gory. Um, but a very interesting story
Yeah, I've
nonetheless.
already bookmarked it. I got it pulled out.
Yeah, just watch the trailer for it, and I'll keep talking about animes that came out that I am enjoying. So
What
there is a
about failure frame? Want to get that out the way.
what is it?
Failure frame. I became the strongest and annihilate everything low level spells.
Um, I mean, you have a basic isekai anime that, I mean, shit, I could tell you another one that was just like it. Let me go over to High Dive real quick, and I'll tell you one that was kind of just like it. Um, where's this anime? It's a pie. I mean, it was popular on High Dive a little bit. My instant death ability is overpowered. Pretty much almost the same aspect. You have Shield Hero, which is almost the same aspect of that. You have the antagonist, who is powerful in his own way. The goddess did not see that, like with Shield Hero. The king did not see that the Shield Hero was actually very powerful. And he gets set aside and cast aside. And, then he has to level up and do everything the hard way. What killed me about Failure Frame is the fight scenes are fucking garbage. As you said, the 3D monsters in
Oh
a
man. Ooh.
animated setting is a fucking killer for me. It
Yeah,
just
it
I
takes you
saw
out.
that, I'm like,
It
what the
takes
fuck
you
am I watching
out.
here?
It takes you out.
It took
Oh
me out of the fucking
shit.
anime.
I forgot what was it, like the Demon Lord, that anime where the guy was like a necromancer. Like it that had 3D, but that was CG. But that wasn't as bad with this one. It's pretty like it really takes you out of the fight. Like you're like, man,
Yeah,
that last episode when they're like, if I remember, oh fuck, what were they in, like some type of
I didn't even watch
cornfield?
it.
Holy shit.
I didn't even watch it. I
Terrible.
didn't even watch it.
Terrible. I
I gave it up. I gave it
even
up.
people in the comments are like, yeah, they gotta chill with the. Even if you just gotta, I understand like with Magic, you gotta have monsters that go hand in hand. But if you just gotta have them fighting bandits, do something because the monster shit ain't working.
Well, what it is it's a low budget. The anime creators don't have anybody skilled to actually draw and make monsters, so they have to go with 3D. So you're putting 3D in an anime that's not 3D. The animes look like shit. I mean, it's pretty much it is a anime to promote a manga. It's not going to get a season two. It's a low budget studio probably who just didn't put the funds towards it. The voice acting shit. The beginning of the first episode was like, okay, this is pretty decent. But after that, I think they spent all the budget on that fucking first little fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
Because
don't think
after
it's
that,
it's not getting
right down the
season
fucking
two. It's
no,
not.
it's not getting a season
It's
two.
not getting a season two. I
It's
would be
not.
surprised if it did. I'd be surprised if it goes the whole 12. That's just being honest. So
What else came out recently that's been good?
strongest magician.
The strongest magician. I give it a solid three.
Ooh, out of
I'm
10.
not cat. Yeah, 3 out of 5. I mean, I'm being. I mean, I don't know. It's just the last episode I watched when the demon lord was being attacked. It's just I don't know. I'm just like, there's other animes that I'm watching that are better. There's other shit that I'm watching better than that. And a lot of them are romance 'cause I'm a romance guy. But Leah sometimes hides her feelings in Russian's pretty decent. Um, Love is Indivisible by Twins is a really good anime. And then you got a Reincarnated as a Slime. Um, you have fucking what Wistoria, Demon Slayer. I mean, there's so many Why does nobody remember me in this world's a pretty decent anime. The Elusive Samurai, uh, Makini, Too Many Losing Heroines is good. I mean, fuck, dude. You got nobody's way up to an exploration hero is it's watchable. It's something that you watch in the background. Delia in Bloom is a good little anime, kind of like a slow build romance. But Isekai, of course, you know, she's reincarnated into a world after she dies and becomes um, an an artifact maker. Bye Bye Earth. I saw the first episode of that. That's fucking delicious. I
Delicious.
mean, there's so many delicious. Just a good anime. Delicious. Um, Twilight Out of Focus is a boy love anime. Um, there's some sex scenes in it. It's kind of hot. Good character building. Days with My Stepsister. Step Bro, stop. It's that kind of anime.
I
Um,
I'm not ashamed to say I actually checked out that the stepsister anime. I actually
I,
got pretty
I
far in it.
I
it's a
like it though. You
it's
have, I mean, you have a hot blonde stepsister just trying to fucking tease you. That's hot, and they're both the same age.
I think the
Um,
porn brain of most males, you just automatically click it. You just it's fucked up.
Senpai is a takunoko, which is pretty much a transsexual. Um, I mean, that's a good anime. You have a boy who dresses up like a girl at school but can't do it outside school because his mom doesn't like it, and his childhood friend, which is a man, and a woman and a girl he just meets, which is a grade below him, fall in love slowly with the man in a wig. I mean, there's so many good things that came out too. Reincarnated as an aristocrat with an appraisal skill to rise in the world. That was a good anime. Um, Sukumichi Moonlit Fantasy was fucking phenomenal. It just ended. Hopefully, you know, we're getting a season two, season three, four, whatever the fuck it is here soon. Um, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, is getting another season by the end of this year, I believe, or the beginning of next year. And that was a fucking banger. I mean, that ended so beautifully. Um, Made you tear up a little bit when his father died, and his mother was pretty much a fucking vegetable at that point, couldn't even talk. I mean, it's really good fucking anime.
Mm.
There's just so many animes that came out. For me to fucking sit here and watch, the fucking magician one is it's just not right. That's something you watch when you're all else failed and you're bored. You know,
Mm.
I mean that's all that is. It's all right. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A human in a demon army. Wow. Okay, but there's that's it. That's all it is.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
Well,
What about you? What else have you been watching that has been kind of different? Any new animes that you've been getting into besides those two fucking monstrosities? Anything good?
no, I'm actually ashamed to say that the stepsister one was actually the better out of most animes I watch. I've tried a couple of them that are sitting at the top 10, but man, just I don't know, man. Just we just seem to be in a drought of just the same formula with maybe different power, and it's just so getting so bad to the point
Yeah.
now. It's to get this is the same power and the same. It's getting it ain't so bad for me because I'm not into anime like I used to be, but I could imagine somebody who's watched anime all the time watching most of these
Like
shows
me.
over and over. Yeah, because after a while it's like after a while it's like god damn, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of disheartening. That's why I kind of go towards the romance animes. Um, because it's just the dialogue's sometimes the same, but if it gets that weird, it's stop anime. I Parry Everything was a breath of fresh air, but the romance animes have been good. They've been good. I mean, the Alea sometimes hides her feelings in Russian's a good little twist on anime. She doesn't know that he speaks Russian because back when he was a kid, he had a crush on her sister, and he doesn't know it's her sister, and her sister is the one that he fell in love with in the beginning. So he learned Russian, and every time she says something in Russian, he blushes because he knows what he's saying. That's pretty a cool twist.
I actually did check out the first episode of that too.
It's a good twist.
Yeah, it was different, so
Love
I'm
is
glad they took that some
indivisible.
more. Yeah.
It is a good anime. I think it's wait on the hentai for it. Love is Indivisible by Twins is another anime where it's good, it's unique.
Mhm.
I mean, what did we have? Before that, quintessential quintuplet was the only thing where it was, kind of twins or quintuplets involved with the main antagonist and trying to fall in love with them. But this has a different twist to it, and I think this one's really great. But you got fucking um uh what was it Tasuketsu, Fate of the Majority. That's fucking stupid. No longer allowed in other worlds. Fucking stupid. Um, the magical girl and the evil lieutenant used to be arch enemies. That's fucking dumb. They already had an anime just like that. Not too long ago. Hey, what else? Spice and Wolf is a readaptation of an older anime. Eh. The Osan Newbie Adventurers, decent. VTuber Legend, how I went viral after forgetting to turn off my stream is kind of. Then you got like Demon Slayer, which of course Demon Slayer is a cult, a big anime. It's a popular anime. Of course it's going to be fun. Of course people are going to wait for those episodes. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of backing. They can make great episodes with great fucking fight scenes. You have a lot of these animes that just don't have the funding for it, so you get what you get with them. Um, Tower of God is a 3D anime. I actually watched a couple episodes of that. It's pretty decent. There's really not much to go for. I'm just waiting on season twos and threes and fours of animes that are popular. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in the Dungeon? Is getting another season? That's a really good anime.
Damn, that's still going.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's still going. I'm telling you, it's a good fucking anime. It's popular. It's getting another season here soon. Then you got fucking animes like The Elusive Samurai that I think is maybe the best thing that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
I really think so. It's different. It's violent. It's death, and it's unique in the way they did the designs. That's a studio that has some money to go through because it's fucking phenomenal. It's hard, man, because every thought, every storyline, everything's been kind of already ran through. There's only so many reincarnation fucking animes you can do until it starts getting like, there's only so many. Okay, he doesn't have magic abilities or superpowers, and he's fucking fighting a magician.
Or you're trapped in another
There's only so
reality.
much you can do. Yeah, there's only so much you can do. You've got to make it unique. Re Zero made it unique. Re Zero made it fucking unique.
Mm. Yeah, off
Mm.
the top of my head, I don't really see what's gonna be the next breakout thing that really captures the anime world by surprise. I
I
don't
mean,
know. Maybe we could
there has been
see them maybe going back
there's
to
been
martial
some.
arts. When last time we had like a good fighting anime, like Fist of the North Star.
I mean, there's so many that there's. I I don't know. I don't know how they would be able to make that interesting.
Cause I'm pretty sure we all can agree that we're tired of the reincarnation shit by now. I mean, come on, we've all the way down to what I'm reincarnated as a refrigerator. You know, we're I mean,
Reincarnated as a vending machine. They
yeah,
had one like that. I never watched it. I almost threw my fucking phone. I'm
like
like, fuck am I doing here?
what else we gonna do? You know,
Fuck, at
um,
this point, just put hentai.
and
Just put
even
fucking hentai on the guy.
yeah, and even I pay everything like that's kind of pushing it on the you know. So um, I don't know. I don't know
It's
what the
hard,
next
man.
breakout thing. I don't know what would be the next breakout thing. I would see it going back to its roots. Maybe like maybe another ninja anime.
Yeah,
Uh,
or another adaptation of already popular anime that was soon forgotten. Kimi ni Todoki, which was a very popular romance anime back in the early 2000s, is supposed to be coming back on Netflix for another adaptation, some more shit.
yeah.
I mean, there's so many animes that just kept going after it ended. Some decent animes that just kept going after it ended, but they just never got a season two. And that's fucking it sucks because why am I going to waste my time on some of these animes when it's not? It's just going to go through to 12 episodes.
Well, what we do know
You
is
know,
while we wait on new animes to come out and some new anime to take over the anime community, we always got One Piece to fall back on. So if you watch all 1,000 of those episodes, you're definitely some new anime will be out by then. So
nah, yeah, I'd be with God at that point. I would no longer be alive because I'd take my own fucking life if I had to sit through that shit. That should be fucking torture on the Taliban. Oh, here, watch 1,000 episodes of this shit. We'll be back. Oh yeah, dude, that should be torture. Anime fucking sucks. Let's new animes coming out. Let's Google this shit because I don't even know. We got the Rick and Morty anime, which is I guess it would be fucking different.
yeah.
Um, Terminator Zero. Okay, we got a Terminator anime coming out. That's probably gonna be a fucking shit show. Um, Rising Impact. I've never heard of that.
Suicide Squad also got some type of
The Suicide
isekai
Squad Isekai.
on Hulu.
Okay, that's a reincarnation one.
Cold Geass, we just did the
Really?
thing about that. They're getting it going.
Colors Within. Okay, that's a movie. That's not. Why the fuck am I even looking at that? Well, Solo Leveling is supposed to be coming out with something, hopefully by another thing.
Yeah.
That's going to be very. Chain Soldiers coming out with another season, which I mean, Chain Soldier is pretty much softcore hentai. That's really nothing. Um, New anime in 2024. Well, it would be 2025, wouldn't it? We're coming out winter 2024. I think that's how you look it up.
Mm,
Oh, well, there's really nothing coming
and then I could see um
in.
some of these, most of these I'm looking at have already been released. So, hmm.
My anime list. Let's look at my anime list. Okay, that's fine. Cookies, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Schedule. Let's see what the schedule is. Shy second season's coming out. Have you ever watched that one? It's fucking. This is so fucking depressing.
Yeah, it's not that much going on, man. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and address something while it's still
Okay.
fresh on my mind. We're gonna take a little spin on down to the gaming community. Um, Concord,
That's
as you know, Concord shooter coming out. Supposed to come out, I believe, August 20th or August 23rd, is right around the corner, maybe like a week away. Um, for you guys watching my video, you know about the controversy around surrounding Concord, the hate. Um, Me personally, I do think the game will flop. Um, I was gonna make another video, but I just didn't want to really put that energy into it. I just really kind of did like fuck it. So while we're already here, I'm gonna go ahead and address it. The $40 price tag, the pronouns, it's gonna hold the game back. The game is gonna die. On an open beta, it had like what, less than 1,000 people playing it. That the subreddit has less than 1,000 people joining it, maybe two online.
oh, this looks like fucking
You know,
shit.
it is. So,
What the fuck is even this?
so I don't try to
What's the
stream games.
controversy with Concord? What's the controversy with it?
Um, it's produced by a studio that's gotten a reputation of basically pushing like females and minorities to the point where like the last game they released allegedly, I never got like the facts on it. It had a white male character, and then they got involved. Sweet Baby Ray got involved, and they changed into a black female character. Um, with Concord,
Oh, okay.
the majority of them are females, um, and a lot of them have pronouns. So the robot's like a like a he they a he them or some shit. Um,
Oh yeah, no, I'm not playing that shit.
it's 40
No, when you
bucks,
start,
you know.
I mean, it kind of looks like I know I use that meme a lot, but hey, man, what's hold on, what's the fuck's that? Um, hey, mom, I want to play Overwatch. We have Overwatch at home. Concord's Overwatch at home. I mean, it's like I don't know. I saw the gameplay. It kind of reminds me of Overwatch.
Yeah, he's the robot's classified as he him. Like all the characters have their own pronouns. I
I
believe there's only two white characters, and all the rest of them is kind of like aliens and all kind. Even the aliens have pronouns, which is really weird. I didn't
why are we
understand.
why are we why are we promoting the pronouns and the LGBT communities and all this shit in video games? Why are we promoting that? It's a video game. It's something to escape reality. Why put reality inside of the game? If that makes sense. People are trying to escape that shit sometimes and just go into something simple. Now they're making it too much. He, him, they, them, whatever the fuck. Why? Just make a fucking game with characters. Okay, Steve's not Steve. Oh, Steve identifies as a woman on the fucking weekend. Who gives a fuck? It's a goddamn fucking video game character.
Well, when you look at
These creators need to.
when you look at like
They need to stop fucking.
behind the like when they do like the developer things and the developers talk and they show you the studio, it's a lot of purple hair people with nose rings and that typical image. So
Oh,
they're just
okay.
they creating themselves, and that's just not it's
Okay,
not
so they're
working. It hasn't worked. Like you've been trying this for years now. They've been doing this shit since George Floyd passed away. Um, it hasn't worked.
it's never
Nobody
gonna
gives
work.
a fuck. Nobody cares. Like nobody
So
even gives a fuck.
what what kills me is okay with the whole George Floyd is you're promoting a criminal who is a career criminal in and out of prison. You're making him the front line of your movement when there has been innocent black men who were not criminals, who were at the wrong place at the wrong time, killed by cops. But you're promoting somebody who was on fucking methamphetamines the week before, put a shotgun to a pregnant woman's stomach. and we're putting him the front line for our fucking movement. George goddamn Floyd. That's the problem with them. They're fucking stupid. They could have
even
used that
then,
fucking they could have used that boy who was stomped out by cops.
it still shouldn't be
Like
done in video games. There's no need for it. There's no need for anything
no,
political in video games. It's
no.
not unless you're
Unless it's a
making a war
political video
game.
game.
Yeah, unless you're making a war game. But
No. This is
even then,
fucking
like,
Concord. You have a fucking robot throwing fucking C4 and killing people.
yeah, it's just
Not political.
well, it's a and it's another thing. I see. I didn't know how much you knew about it, but this is another problem with Concord is Concord. Like I said before, Concord's a $40 game, right? It's going up against games that's already established because it's a hero shooter. So it's going up against X Defiant. It's going up against Destiny. It's going up against Overwatch 2. And those are games with gigantic player bases. Like they're like Destiny is established. Overwatch is Overwatch dominates the hero genre. Those games are all free to play,
Oh, let me see this shit.
you know?
Oh, Firewalk Gamelet.
So like where are you gonna fit in if your game costs $40 is already getting review bombed before it's even out yet. Most people that played it say it didn't even fucking play good. I mean, I just don't see this game prospering. I don't see it. I don't. And the people that like it, they want to defend it to the death. That's fine. If you enjoyed it, you can play it. But I'm telling you
Okay.
now, it's not it. The writing's on the wall. I can't say it no other
Yeah.
way.
So they helped on titles such as Call of Duty, Destiny, Apex Legends, and Halo. Big fucking games. They helped with the development. Sony bought Firewall, so it's a Sony thing. It's a Sony product. Um, Firewalk Studios. Let's go to Firewalk Studios. Uh, let's see. So they're promoting Concord. Of course, Sony owns um, Firewalk Studios. So now it's a Sony, um, entity. News about us, careers. Okay, so I mean, they don't have any fucking shit on their studios. They're only promoting Firewall. That's it. Or they're only promoting Concord on their studios. They're not showing what they actually have done. So
Concord
I
beta, open beta, peaked at 2,300 players. That's we're talking about a $40 hero shooter that has to compete with
okay.
Destiny and Overwatch.
Firewalk Studio is filled with veterans from Bungie, Respawn, Activision, BioWare, and Raven Software, and more. So they have the people. So they have the veterans, and that's the best they could fucking come up with. What the fuck was their budget? Fucking $5 in a Coke? Shit looks garbage. For people who have worked on these fucking AAA games, these damn near fucking multi-million billion-dollar corporations, these billion-dollar games. This is the best they could fucking come up with.
And the
Oh,
thing
hey,
is,
Ron, what's our budget? Oh, our budget's $5,000, and fucking. I mean, what the fuck was their budget? Because the game does not look good. It does not look worth $40.
they put
That's
a
something.
lot of money into it because they're backed by Big Daddy Sony.
If that's if I was Sony executives, I'd be like, this looks like it should be free to play.
Well,
It
that's
doesn't look like it's worth any
they
$40.
lose money. They're gonna lose so much money. They're gonna lose so much money. Then I don't know if you've been following the news that Destiny, they moved some people around to that Destiny studio. Allegedly, apparently Destiny 2 it didn't the last DLC, the big DLC that they released, it didn't do that good. Or it didn't do as good as what Sony wanted to, because Sony bought Bungie for like what, like two, three. I think they bought them for like 2.3 billion, and allegedly Bungie hasn't been able to show them that they're gonna get that money back. So now they're starting to move people and take people out of that studio. There's a chance that even Destiny could be gone soon.
Oh, good.
And that's fucking Destiny. Destiny got its shooter mechanics back when they were with Activision. Destiny shooting mechanics is on point. It's top tier.
Yeah.
So if that game is struggling to find players, where the fuck is Conquer gonna go? I just don't. At $40, like even as an adult male myself right now, my financial situation, there's no way in hell I could spend $40 on a game that's just okay. There's no fucking way.
Yeah. I mean, so I just looked it up. It's in the range of 50 million to 150 million put into producing this game. That is the range. So they have to. Oh my god, it would have to be fucking shit. They would need fucking millions of people to buy to even fucking make up any sort of profit.
Yeah, you'd have it to be millions. Millions of people have to flood Concord
And
player base. At least.
I mean,
At
unless
least.
they're trying to do a slow build, unless they're trying to, put some pay to win shit in the game once they release it. Like, oh, buy this pack or buy this new character or buy this skin.
Yeah, but you
But
can't do that without the
for
player base.
I mean, there's always somebody who's going to spend fucking stupid, money on stupid shit. But on a game that looks
Yeah.
like that,
But
I
sub
don't
we're
see them.
we're talking about a game that peaked at 2,300 players on an open beta.
Oh, 2300. Oh shit, yeah, they're
2,300.
fucked. Yeah, they're fucked. Yeah. Well, yeah, people are gonna be moving around that fucking studio too.
That's half of what my last video got. That's unheard of.
I mean, so we're talking about how long has that game been in production?
Probably years.
Let's look that up. How long was oh shit. I'm gonna do the text to speech because I'm a cool kid.
There you go.
Use text to speech. Oh my god. How long was Concord worked on? Hold on. Concord game. It tried to tell me Concord fucking aircraft. Concord game. Of course, a fucking shitty ass title too for a fucking game. Um. Okay, so so they started in May 2023. It shows they really didn't have any time into it. So yeah, so in April, that's when Firewalk was bought by Sony, and Concord was announced in May 2023. Okay, so it's going to be released on August 20. So they only worked on it for a year. So why the fuck? Why the fuck would you even release a game? You're not Call of Duty. You don't have the budget or the fucking the thought of a game to make it in a year. Like Call of Duty can make a game every year and people will buy it because it's almost the same format, just with maybe different mechanics. This is a whole new game, and you fucking just a year of your life into something that costs you millions of fucking dollars to make. That's bad. A year,
Feel
a year to make a game that's supposed to be a AAA title. I mean, fuck. How long does it take for Grand Theft Auto to make a game? You need to put time and effort, trial and error. You have to fucking have the game tested. You have to have people play the game. You have to fucking, do little tidbits here and there, see what the community thinks about it. And you're releasing a game after a year.
Yeah.
It might be pushed back. I feel like it's going to be pushed back because 2,300 players in an open beta is that's not good.
You risk pushing it back. You risk losing the people who are already interested in buying, the people who already pre-ordered it.
Yeah,
You
but
risk
the
losing
people
them.
interested in buying it is not. I mean, fuck, what, you're losing 300 people.
Who you shit? You need everything you can get. Your Sony is your
Yeah, but that's
goddamn overlord, and they Japanese. That's a Japanese fucking company. They don't believe in failure. Once that shit come back
they
and
fucking,
games
well,
go,
the shit already failed.
well, first of all, once them investors don't get they fucking see their return and they start bitching, it's over. The heads are gonna start getting chopped off.
Well, I see Firewalk Studio not being around for too much longer. That that release because a Sony exclusive looking like that, that's bad. I mean, the gameplay in itself looks like shit. My first impression in 10 seconds, I wouldn't buy the fucking game. I wouldn't even play it. I would give it a light of fucking day. Why am I going to spend $40 on something that looks like fucking shit? Because I'm never going to play it. I'm never going to use it.
Their only hope is to go free to play and try to microtransaction the fuck out of that game. That's the only way it's just gonna work. At $40, I'm telling you, this game is gonna get overlooked. Overlooked. Um,
Oh yeah, it's going to be in the it's going to be in that exclusive list on PlayStation Store for free.
let's
It's
see.
going to be in those free bundles that PlayStation gives them. The free games that PlayStation gives out.
Let's see. We're in
Like
August,
they gave
right?
out,
We're in August.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah. So they got 9 days or some shit, 9 days until the fucking game is
we
released.
have Madden NFL 25, which sells millions of copies
Of
a
course.
year.
Yep.
Um, you have Black Myth Wukong, which is currently, I believe, the most top rated pre-order Steam game right now. Extremely fucking popular.
Never
And
heard of
that
it, but
comes out on the 20th. Concord comes out on the 23rd. So it's competing with heavy hitters. Gundam Breaker, super popular Japanese game. Comes out August
yep.
29th. You have, let me see, Star Wars Outlaws that also comes out. Star Wars, ain't even got to be said. Super popular
No,
diehards
Star
game.
Wars has fucking, even the online games have fucking hundreds of thousands
I
of
mean,
people on it.
so
I mean,
you're going up against what, one, two, three, four, five heavy hitters that's
yeah.
coming out in all in the same week.
And you have that product. Um you have Overwatch pretty much. You have a shitty Overwatch clone. I don't know, man. I mean, I see that and I'm like, they don't put any effort into their work anymore. These gaming studios don't. They think these us as consumers are so stupid that we're gonna hop on every bandwagon. But 2,300 people. Hey, as shitty as Call of Duty is, as mundane as fucking, as innovative as Call of Duty tries to be, the fucking idiots, they have more people playing fucking, their beta. Millions probably playing their beta with their fucking stupid new Omni movement shit. You're going up against fucking games that have a cult following, games that look better, and you're putting this shit out
It's
with
not
he,
beating Black
him,
Myth
they,
Wukong.
them
It's
fucking
not.
pronouns.
It's not. It's not beating Black Myth Wukong. It's not. It's
Well, it's
fucking
not beating
not.
anything. What? Who's gonna buy it? You think fucking? You think Tom in a wig that wears a dress on the weekend's gonna fucking buy it? No,
the
he's
game,
not.
You can push it back to September. Maybe it's not much coming out in September.
Well,
You got
who's gonna
Warhammer
buy it?
Rising.
Was Susan's on? Who's on fucking fucking masculine pills, trying to grow a mustache, trying to get her goddamn clit look like a dick?
You
Is
push
she
it
gonna
back to
buy it?
fucking you push it back to October. You might as well not release the game because October we gonna have the new teenage mutant unleash. You got the fucking Transformers. You got Dragon Ball Z. You got Silent Hill 2 remastered. You got Diablo 5
Oh shit!
DLC. You got and then
Oh shit!
you got the big boy Black Ops fucking 6. So you're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah, what the fuck you gonna tell your friends? Oh, you want to play Call of Duty? No, I'm playing Concord because it has my fucking pronouns in. Nobody's playing that shit. Nobody from that community's playing that shit. The game looks like garbage. I'm about a fucking faggot in heaven. I'm not playing that fucking shit. Oh, why? Because it has pronouns in it. Oh, fuck that shit. Instead of worrying about putting a black character in the fucking game and putting pronouns, maybe you should make the mechanics a little better. Maybe you should put more shit in the game instead of worrying about we need to fucking render another black character. Oh
It's
no,
stamped.
Ron, change that alien into he, him, they, them pronoun
It's
instead of worrying
stamped.
about
This
all that
game's
fucking
done.
stupid shit.
It's stamped. This game's fucking done.
So that game's done. Oh, cool.
It's fucking
Oh,
done.
nice. Fucking. Hey, we got fucking 30 black characters. Tanique was fucking he, them today. Fuck out of
This
here with that
game's
shit.
done. It's over with.
Oh,
Yeah.
Terrell identifies as a woman.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a I'm a I'm gonna wrap up Concord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sharquisha. Oh, Sharquisha's a they, them. That's not a girl. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up Concord by saying this. At the end of the day, on a more mature note, it's fucked up because this is people got kids, got families, got mortgages, got car
Yeah.
notes, got rent to pay, and more than likely, a lot of them are gonna lose their fucking jobs.
Yeah. Oh
Usually
well,
when
no.
yeah,
No, they don't have shit. They have they have purple hair and fucking nose rings. They definitely live with their fucking parents. So.
usually
You
when
know, they
these
ain't fucking got nothing.
usually with these type of
They're, they're,
jobs, they take the most
they're in
time
a
doing
van
everybody else's
down
fucking.
by the river. Where the fuck they're at, in a van down by the river. They're fucking edgy. Oh, I live in a basement with my fucking boyfriend. Fuck out of here. They ain't got no fucking bills or mortgages or anything. Maybe the higher ups that were pressured into fucking putting they them pronouns by those crazy blue haired fucks. Yeah, maybe they have fucking families. But fucking Tiffany with her nose ring is non-binary. She doesn't want to have kids. Fuck out of here. Yeah, they ain't got nothing. Oh, they can't buy their fucking latte at Starbucks today. Oh well, Sarah can't get her fucking sex change because Concord fucking shut down. Oh no, Tom wanted to get mutilated and fucking get a sex change, become a woman. Well, he got fired from fucking firewalk.
Well, regardless of what
These
they are,
motherfuckers,
they still
they
human
ain't got
beings.
fucking nothing.
So it's fucked
Fuck
up.
them. They can all go to hell.
It's fucked up. So
Yeah.
that being said, I
They
hope
don't even
everything
believe
work
in.
out for them.
Yeah. They don't even believe in God. Soulless fucks.
I hope everything works out for them. If it do, it do. If it don't,
I hope they shut
it
down.
is
Hope
what
they
it
shut
is.
down. Hope they fucking
Well,
those goddamn
they
Japanese are
shutting
like,
down. They shutting down. You ain't
oh,
gotta, you ain't gotta shut down.
the firewalk. Oh, that's a shut them down. They get shut down. Fuck them.
They getting shut down, unfortunately. So it is
Fucking
what it
veterans from all
is.
these fucking gaming studios. That's what they fucking come out with.
It is what it
Disgusting.
is.
A fucking mockery. Fucking snake oil salesman. That's what I call them. They pretty much just fucking implemented fucking Overwatch and put fucking pronouns on the goddamn characters and put a couple black faces in. All these fucking white people worried about fucking black characters. They're the racist ones. I'm not fucking putting my money in that shit. Try to
Well,
fucking
it is what it is.
try to cater to minorities and fucking the LGBT community with that bullshit. Fuck out of here. Terrible. Good
It is
garbage.
what it is,
Oh,
man.
Fuck them. Let's talk about Call of Duty news. The Omni movement. I mean, fuck. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about
Um,
that Omni movement. I
yeah, I
really
seen
don't.
some updated gameplay with a guy who really knew what the fuck he was doing. Um, yeah, for you guys who still interested in Call of Duty, man, may the Lord walk with you because this shit gonna be
Yep.
sweaty as a bitch. I seen it. It's fast
Yep.
paced as fuck. This might be the fastest Call of
Yep.
Duty we've ever had. I mean,
Yep.
niggas can jump backwards, niggas can jump to the side, niggas can slide into a jump backwards into a crouch. Shit is crazy. This is gonna
You
be
better
one for the
fucking,
books.
well, buckle up, boys. Get your Adderall and fucking G Fuel. Because you're going to need to be fucking playing like it's a goddamn tournament in a fucking TDM game.
Yeah.
Oh, get ready for it. Oh, God. Oh, Steve, I just got off of work. You want to hop on Black Ops 6? No, I don't.
Well,
Yeah, no,
tell
I want to be with
Stevie,
my family. I'm not going
tell Stevie you might want to stay on MW3 because this ain't the
to
Call
like
of Duty
fucking
for him.
Steve. Steve might need to sell his fucking goddamn console, buy a PC, play some fucking nice little single player games.
Yeah, get Dragon's Dogma, get that, or get Black Myth Wukong, man. You know, there's gonna be a pretty cool RPG. But yeah, with that Omni movement, whoo, all the niggas
Oh,
running
let
those
me.
automatic micros that allow them to jump after every kill. All the fucking keyboard and mouse players, the guys with the four paddle scuffs, the guys with the fucking Cronus Zens. I mean, shit.
Let's
It's gonna be a lot of reporting going on because you're not gonna be able to tell who the fuck is cheating.
Oh, you fucking get paid by Black Ops 6 will be a good fucking game. Okay, TDM leaked. Let's see this shit. Well, I'm just curious. Okay, so, I wish I had like Scump or something. Fucking playing this shit. Oh, I mean, the competitive scene's gonna be sweaty as fuck. It's just gonna be crazy. I don't like it. I mean, why are we sliding? Why are we doing this? Oh, okay. So when you have a sniper account, you can slide back and forth and still shoot. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on it, man. There's no point. There's nothing I can do with it. I'm not buying it. I'm gonna stick to COD Mobile. I have more fun on COD Mobile than I do anything else.
Yeah, that's what they're about. If you struggling with Call of Duty, might get you a car mobile, man. Cause shit, I'm telling you, if you're a casual player, that's the first time I would say that I don't think you should buy this Call of Duty. I don't
No,
think you
I
should
mean
buy it.
because I mean now the skill gap is even fucking closer than ever before. Because even if you're not a good player, as long as you have some map awareness and you can move your fingers, you can do all that fucking sweaty ass shit. So now it's again the good players are being punished for being decent. The mediocre players are being punished. If you have anything over a 0.60 KD, you're being punished. I mean, that's what it is. Even 0.90 now sweaty. God, if you have a 2.3 KD, you're top tier. It's not like back in the day where you have a fucking 7 KD player facing fucking noobs every once in a while, or a team full of people that just get on to have fun and you just shit on them. No, there's nothing like that. You're playing a motherfucker with every fucking taking goddamn whatever fucking drugs they need to take to be that fucking aware of their surroundings. That's where some of these motherfuckers going. They're fucking locked in 24/7 playing that shit, and they just don't find it fun. I didn't have fun playing W2, 2022. I didn't have fun playing fucking Vanguard. I didn't have fun playing Modern Warfare. It was just all too sweaty to me. They completely changed the dynamic, the fucking guns, the movement system, and then they implemented fucking um, crossplay. So now I'm facing fucking Ling Ling in goddamn fucking China or LA. Like, no, with his $20,000 PC that his father bought him. That's why I had an issue with Fortnite. That's why I stopped playing Fortnite. I want to play people on my own console. I wanted to go back to the old days where, yeah, you might get a couple sweaty lobbies here and there, but at least I can have fun. There's no fun to be had anymore. If you find that shit fun, you should be checked out by a fucking doctor because something's wrong with you. Garbage. That's my take on it, McCalla. Fuck them all. They ruined Call of Duty. They ruined it. It used to be a simple game that was fun to play. Now it's too many mechanics, too many new things being introduced. It's just a fucking. It really all it's doing is catering to the people that take the shit that serious, that want to play every game like it's a fucking tournament.
Hey, that's all I couldn't agree more. But
I mean, really.
yeah, man, we live in times to where if you're looking for that old style of Call of Duty, man, it's time for you to start looking somewhere else. Cause it's
COD
wrong.
Mobile. I will promote COD Mobile day in and day out. You can play with a controller. Sell your PlayStation. Sell whatever fucking. If you just play Call of Duty, sell your PlayStation. Get a good little tablet. Keep your controller and fucking play some COD. Play some Call of Duty Mobile. I'll free promotion. Free promotion. COD Mobile is by far one of the best Call of Duty products out to date. It has the old style. It kind of reminds me of Black Ops 2 that's updated every fucking month with new guns, new weapon variants that you could buy. Yeah, it's a cash grab, but it's a cash grab that you can keep. COD Mobile's not going anywhere. It's not. It generates too much money. It gets too many updates. COD Mobile. I mean, fuck. Do I need to say less? Watch the gameplays of it.
Mhm.
I mean, wrong, Metallica. You play with me. It's a good fucking game. It reminds you of the old days, the simpler times of Call of Duty.
Yeah, but son, can't replicate that PlayStation feeling though. Like you can't for a lot of people. So
No, you can't. But the thing is that they did their best with making a Call of Duty alternative, a console alternative to Call of Duty, and that's that is COD Mobile. People who want to be back in the roots need to download that game because you're gonna be like, wow, it feels like I just got on fucking Black Ops 2 again or Black Ops 1. It's just that old timey feeling.
I
It's
mean,
refreshing.
as a person who played pretty much most of the modern Call of Duties, I can tell you if it's not this is not gonna be for casuals. I'm telling you this from the
Yeah.
sincerest part of my heart. You can look at that Omni movement, and I can only tell you what the average person gonna be able to do with it. Man, there are so many. There, I mean, Call of Duty just released like their little new cheat prevention thing. I think they banned over 80,000 players.
It
Um,
doesn't matter.
and all they're gonna do is make new accounts. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm telling you, man. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like you're probably one off your little UAV or one off your helicopter, and some fucking guy just Max Payne's fucking to the left and fucking just quick scopes you, or he fucking Max Payne's off a second story window just shoot you with some shotgun that can hit you from across the map. You just die, and you're
Yeah,
dying.
or you shoot
Yeah,
or you shoot him in the back and he starts, he starts doing a little snaking movement. Then he slides from behind and shoots you.
The
He
SMG players are
slides.
automatically
He's
drop
sliding.
shotting you.
He's sliding back.
I
He's
mean,
sliding back and shooting you like it's fucking, well, like it's goddamn brothers in arms.
we can go on and on, man.
Like
We can go on and
it,
on.
it's just not
We
it.
really could.
Um,
We really could. We can go on for
I
days about
mean,
this shit.
but but Diablo 5, Diablo 5 new map pack, Diablo 5, a phenomenal fucking game in my opinion. I mean, God, it's I actually played Diablo on mobile, Diablo Immortal. Kind of boring. I deleted it, but the time that I was playing, it was very captivating, very good. I'm glad Diablo 5's coming out with some new shit. I really am.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of Diablo since Diablo 2. I just like that fucking RPG style of gaming. I really do. What other games are coming out? I want a new Persona to come out. Persona 6. Let's see if there's any.
Probably been out
Oh,
since
Persona
then,
6,
man.
there is a release date.
Be fucking
Expected
40 by then.
2025, 2026.
Be fucking 40 by then.
Oh,
We get a fucking new persona.
I, I mean, come on. Persona, Persona could go cyberpunk.
Ew.
That's pretty cool style.
No.
I mean,
Mm-mm. I like it to keep that Japanese theme and you in school. I like that shit. I like that.
here, I'll show you a little sneak peek of it. Oh god, here's my ugly fucking. How do I switch the camera? How do you do that? Nope, I don't want to do that. Oh, here we go. Can you see me? Can you see?
Yeah.
That is what it's going to look like. I mean, it's decent. Um, the release date is hopefully going to be here, maybe by next year. Get it?
No, the one that you showed me, that's the screenshot that you showed me. That's the protagonist from all the other fucking personas.
Yeah, but it might be. Well, it might be one of those things where all the antagonists play a part in that persona. Who knows what they're going to do? Who knows? I mean,
I wouldn't
that's the
mind
theme
going
of it.
back and playing Persona over again.
Um, the tone used is lime green. Um, uh, Persona 6 leaks. Um, possible info about Persona 6 was a month ago. Um, let's go to the post real quick. It is on. Okay, so there's two protagonists.
Okay.
Okay, so two separate protagonists. That's going to be pretty cool. Um, uh, the two protagonists don't get along all that well. Both are in search of perspectives. One represents tradition, the other one represents the modern day. So you know what I think it's going to be?
Mm.
I think it's going to be a brother sister 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 brother brother type of atmosphere. I think they're going to be relatives, possibly siblings.
Yeah. This is just what's just this ain't just in. I'll probably do a video on it. I'll probably milk it. Fuck it. I guess was looking up some gaming news. Dr. Disrespect confirms he will resume streaming soon.
Um, All right. Well, let's get into Doctor Disrespect news, I guess, and I will chime in with my thought process on the whole thing. Um, and this may be controversial. Um, I think until the messages leak and we know what he actually said, I don't think there's any reason for the fake outrage. How old was the girl? What was said? What was inappropriate about the conversation? Um, was he streaming? Was he in character? Was he actually on his own time messaging a child? How long did he message that child for? Did he know the kid was underage right off the bat? There's a lot of things that you really need to ask yourself. Um, is this a one-off incident? Did he only message one minor and he's like, this really isn't it? Did she say, "Oh, by the way, I'm 17"? And he's like, "Oh, nope, out of here." Um, what was the context of the conversation? Has he messaged other children before, young adults, people that are still in high school that are not legally able to consent to acts upon the nature that he might have intended? What was his intention? These are all things we need to ask. These are all things that need to come to light. If Twitch knew about it, and that's why they took him off the Twitch platform and they hid that from the public. What else are they hiding from us, and what else are they involved in? Is the question that really need to be asked. Yeah, Doctor disrespected a thing that is distasteful for somebody for his caliber and his wealth to be messaging somebody who, if he knew she was underage, shame on him. But at the same time, what was said? That's all I want to see. We knew it was said by Mr. Beast's employee. Everything was screenshotted from his Discord and the Twitter. We knew what he said. Why don't we know what Doctor Disrespect said? Yeah, messages came out, but that was him um,
Yep.
messaging transsexuals, which is nothing wrong with him cheating on his wife if that's what he wants to do. Yeah, it's distasteful, of course, a man of his caliber cheating on his wife with cam girls and VTubers and shit. But at the same time, we're talking about a young adult and a grown man with gray hair who's in his fucking damn near 40s. So until I see transcripts of what was said, I think he should just go back to streaming. He took a little break, let all the bullshit pass, and we're gonna see what happens when he comes back. Everybody else abandoned him, so he's probably gonna be a solo act. There's no Tim the Tap Man and Nick Merckx because they have to, kind of, play face. Are they probably talking to him behind the scenes? Who knows? Because we're not in their everyday life. Maybe they know more information. Maybe Doctors Respect, reached out to them, but they have to save face and cater and couch out to their audience. Because it's still what Doctor Disrespect did was distasteful.
And just to touch up on what you said about Twitch, Martin Luther King did say something. He said to ignore evil is to become an accomplice to it. You know,
Yeah.
if he was this sick, twisted individual who you just couldn't stand and it just killed you on the inside, and who cares about an NDA? We're talking about a minor. We're talking about what y'all see
Yeah.
as an innocent person who can't protect itself and needs help. So
Yes.
so you sat there and you basically said, well, I don't want to lose money or lose my position, so I'm just not gonna say shit until this thing is over. That's
Yep.
you're just as much as a piece of shit as him in my eyes.
Of course.
Um,
Of course. And another thing we need to touch up on is um, if they did pay out his full contract. Why was nothing made to light in the court processing? Because it had to have been publicized somewhere. There had to have been some sort of reporter. Why wasn't that brought to the table of why he got separated with his partnership from Twitch? Why didn't they bring that up? NDA or not, I mean, you could still, you're in a court of law. You could have brought something up of that caliber.
People don't want to admit that we live in an age to where as long as you entertain me, I'm okay with everything else you do. Um, EDP is back. It's pretty much a little
No, that's
worse
fat
the
fuck.
situation than Dog Disrespect, but EDP is an entertaining person. He has an outstanding personality. He just has it. I mean, if you ever watch his videos, he knows how to entertain a crowd. He knows how to keep you
Yeah,
engaged. Same thing with Dog
of
Disrespect. He got
course.
that personality. You know, as long as America's
But
all about entertainment. You know,
I mean, but it's two different accounts though. I mean, ET was notorious for it. Doctor Disrespect wasn't. So I don't know if this was a one-off incident. Maybe more shit will come to light when he starts streaming again. But at the same time, EDP actually went out of his way to meet with the intentions of sex with a minor on two separate occasions. Was messaging young boys and young girls. Well, the young boys trying to get to his girlfriends and everything. So with EDP, it wasn't an isolated incident. He was sending pictures of his fecal matter in a toilet to what he thought was a 13-year-old girl, and actually calling and talking to what he thought was a 13-year-old girl as well. Um, so it's two separate incidences. You have one person that it might have just been, a joke to them. Maybe Dr. Respect was just playing in his character, saying what he usually says on the street because he's a very provocative person. He does a lot of sexual things on his stream with the tongue and the mustache and all that shit. He's a very, that's his character. EDP wasn't playing a character. He was actually trying to meet and fuck a 13-year-old. That's the two, you know, the similarity is they're talking to a young person, but the difference is EDP shit is a little bit more damning than Dr. Suspect's incident.
well, as of right now, we just don't know much about the Dollar Disrespect situation. It
Yeah,
could come out that he did try to meet up with him, or he
yeah. Or it
attempted
could
to,
come out that
or or he was innocent.
he was playing a character.
Either or.
Yeah, maybe
Like I said,
maybe
I said
he just
this
said nice tits.
I said this a month ago. I told you guys he was gonna come back around the time that Black Ops 6 comes
Yep.
out. He's not gonna miss that check.
Nope.
Especially as a Call of
He's not.
Duty
And
streamer. He's not.
people are defending him. He's gonna come back. He's gonna make the same amount of money as he did,
He's gonna make more.
even maybe more. He's gonna make more
His
than what he did when
his debut
that
screen
happened.
on August the 30th. I'm calling it when Call of Duty beta is released. Maybe you could probably play the beta early, probably like August 27th, 25th, some shit like that. If you pre-order it, it probably will be the biggest live stream on YouTube that day. It will go viral.
Yeah,
People will donate their ass off. There will be probably, I wouldn't be surprised. There's probably at least 300,000 people watching it, if
yeah.
not more, because
And
everybody will be there. The people that's there to hate him will be there. The people that love him will be there. The people that will be there just to make content. The people that just able to. Everybody will be there, and he'll make
yes,
fucking hundreds of thousands off that live stream.
I mean, it'll be one of his biggest live streams
Yeah,
to fucking date. And his second largest was when he came back from Twitch to YouTube. One of his fucking one of his largest fucking streams was
I'm
him on
honest
fucking.
with it. I didn't hear about him until he cheat on his wife. They were like, "Oh, Dog Disrespect cheat on his wife." It was those years that he did it, and I was like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck is Dog Disrespect?" And they're like, "Oh, he's just a super
Yep.
tall guy that plays video games. He always in like a combat suit." And I'm like, "Oh, well, everybody was fucking calling him out then." I was like, "Yeah, that's not really a. I guess you could say it's fucked up, but cheating is people cheat. It's life. Fuck it.
It is what it is. I mean,
People cheat.
the fame came right, and oh, what are you supposed to do? Well, we don't know what his home life was like. We only see the character, which is Doctor Disrespect. We don't know what's going on. We don't know anything about him. We only know what the news coming out about all this shit is, and we know about his character. He's a very private person. Other than that, you only see him in character. You see his daughter, his young daughter, come into frame every once in a while, but it's usually just him. His wife doesn't come on stream. Um, he really doesn't do anything out of character. He's in character in front of the fucking camera, and he's in character at meet and greets. He's always in character in front of the public, so we don't know anything else about him. Big goofy motherfucker wearing that goddamn combat suit and a fucking mullet wig everywhere. I mean,
Hey, the kids love it.
he loves the kids. Let's talk about him.
Hey man, Tom and tell what's going on, man. Tom and tell. Time will tell. If you
Oh,
know,
he loves the kids. Hey, little Susie. Doctor
well,
Disrespect.
well, as long as you entertain motherfuckers, they'll love you. Look at Jeffrey Dahmer. He get a new
Oh,
show every other year. So,
he raped and killed fucking
uh,
black men.
all right, Deliverance 2 data leaks online. How you feel about that?
Deliverance 2. What's that movie, right?
Super realistic medieval RPG. So I say super realistic. Like literally, the beginning of the game, your character illiterate. Like he has to be taught how to read. It's like super fucking realistic. Like you start off as a poor, uneducated bastard, and you work your way up until you're pretty much just educated knight, a respectable human being.
So I'm guessing it's open world.
Hmm.
Um, uh, Phenomenal. I've never played Deliverance. I know shame on me, but I mean, if that's the case, that's probably going to be very kind of like Skyrim in a sense. You
No,
know,
no, no. I'm
well,
like
how open world is it?
it's an open world, but as far as when you start off the game, you can't read or write. When I tell you
Oh,
super realistic, I mean super like to the point where you probably have to learn how to ride a horse. You have to learn how to wield a sword. You have to have a certain actual certain number of strength to wield a sword.
let me see something. How much hours? 130 hours of content.
That's a big fucking game.
Okay, so I mean, let's see. This was 6 years ago. The game is awesome if you enjoy history hardcore games. RPG I played through it 2 times and have 110 hours on it. Um, the depth is brilliant. I have it on PS4. I've totaled about 25 hours so far, and I've barely done the main quests. Okay, so it's kind of Falloutish, sort of, with the open world and quests and all that. I mean, it's a good concept for a game. That's actually pretty fucking cool. I definitely want to check it out. Maybe some gameplay when it does come out. Maybe you should stream it.
Yeah, I played the first one. I wasn't a fan of it.
Well, hey man, if your YouTube channel starts blowing up, fucking stream it.
Now, I got to stream Call of Duty and eventually get exposed like everybody else.
God, terrible thing to say. I've already exposed you. I got a separate fucking YouTube channel called Macau the Monster.
That's fair. That's fair.
Every
Let's
fucking
see what
thought
else
that
we
fucking
got.
40.
Let me see.
But I mean, that's a cool concept for a game, though. I mean, you can't read or write. It brings you back to your roots, doesn't it, Adam?
Oh yeah, man, definitely. Uh, other than this, a bunch of games I have no fucking clue.
Your name's Toby Kuta Kente.
Oh shit! Now the screen gonna look. Now we getting into the territory. You got any other topics, man?
Donald Trump. Trump's back in action after being having his ear shot off by a whatever the fuck that was. And it's crazy. We're gonna get into politics here. I know we say we don't, but the crazy thing about that whole incident, um, how didn't the Secret Service know that there was going to be an assassination attempt when the police told them? What that fucking thinking? Kamala Harris um, says she's black, but her father actually disproved that, and saying that he does not support or condone her on the Breakfast Club as well. That was something that I thought was interesting because she said, "Oh, she tried marijuana, and everybody, Jamaicans and all that smoke weed," and her father actually said, "We do not condone that." I'm actually very disappointed in my daughter. So time will tell with politics. Who's going to win, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Is it going to be the fear mongering businessman, or is it going to be the judge who put innocent black men away for petty marijuana crime and free labor because she actually had him working um, in the heat picking up trash?
Probably neither, man.
But she,
Probably Chinese take over and then we all work in sweatshops.
I'm fine with that.
86 hours is fucking
86 hours a week, fucking making goddamn Nikes for fucking Jamal.
making it 20 cent. We make 20 cent and then and then we don't make them fast enough. We get beaten with bamboo
God damn,
sticks.
goddamn Ling Ling really made these Nikes good.
Oh
Come on,
man.
now for all the. I mean, I think we covered a lot of the topics here today. I mean, there's really nothing else crazy to talk about in anime or gaming.
I think we
Um,
covered everything, man. We
I
picked
think
up everything. I think we just
I
about
think we
done.
did.
I think we
We
just
are
about
fucking.
done.
That was
We
a
can,
good fucking. That was a good first
yeah,
podcast, though.
we can,
Good first podcast.
yeah, we can sum it up like this, man. Keep watching One Piece. Keep playing your Black Ops 6, and vote for
No,
Camilla
you
Harris.
can. We can have no. Don't do that. I don't. I want a female Obama in office.
And maybe
Don't vote for Kamala.
maybe
Don't vote
for
for Kamala Harris. Vote Trump. Vote Trump. Vote Republican. And vote for Daddy Trump. Don't vote. Oh, fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck her. She's not even really black. She hates black people. I would have voted for Kamala Harris. Vote Trump. He let a black woman stay, a homeless black woman stay in his fucking hotel
and
for
wait till you
so many
get
years, and she's still there.
wait till you get famous and then message minors and then come back after 6 months and act like it never happened and then make millions of dollars. Rinse and repeat.
I mean, the whole thing about it's just stop talking to kids, right? Well, what do you have in common with children? Nothing. Stop talking to kids. I mean, really, what do you have? Oh, you wouldn't talk about Yu-Gi-Oh with little Billy? The fuck are you talking about kids? You stop talking to kids. Stop it. Keep whatever the fuck's wrong with you in your mind. Keep that locked away in your. Don't stop talking to kids.
Yeah, man, that concludes
Oh,
about
I
everything, man.
I mean, for real, fuck, we got to come with fucking fuck. We talking to kids for? What the fuck are we doing? Oh, I met a. I mean, they go as low as 6. Yeah, I come with a 6-year-old.
Man,
Motherfucker's got diapers.
they know better. They don't give a fuck. And when you got money, you give less of a fuck. With that being said, I got nothing else
Saying,
to
what are you watching
say.
Paw Patrol together?
I'm
The
goddamn
fuck?
Makawa and my special guest Sut.
I'm Sut. I'm here.
And we're
Protect the
depressed
children.
and we're out.
Donald Trump. 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 Trump.